Fala galera, beleza? Aqui é o Senhor 10 e hoje, gente, eu estou aqui para reagir mais uns vídeos aqui no canal. Gente, finalmente vamos voltar a continuar assistindo aquele filme. Mano, pra quem não lembra, eu tinha feito o primeiro vídeo do react dos 5 noites do filme de Freddy, edição completa. Que, obviamente, os inscritos me pediram pra reagir, né? Depois de ver muitos pedidos, cara, eu finalmente fui reagir. Beleza, fui reagir. O problema, gente, é que esse filme durou 2 horas. E eu tinha parado, se eu não me engano, deixa eu ver, 55 minutos e 4 segundos. Sério? Não. 2 horas. Eu nem cheguei a pelo menos 1 hora. E pior que, gente, que eu tinha que parar esse filme, porque o vídeo tava muito grande. Meu Deus do céu, meu vídeo ficou muito grande. Pior que tava muita gente falando que eu bati o recorde. Literalmente, a gente bateu o recorde do tempo do vídeo. Mas, ó, esse filme tá bom. O problema é que eu queria saber quem foi aquele homem que deu um trabalhão pra fazer um vídeo com imagens, uma história, uma música, os efeitos, que durou 2 horas. Se mal consegui reagir completo, imagina a pessoa fazendo esse filme. Gente, cara, meu Deus do céu, olha, espero que esse cara deve ter ganhado uns likes e tal, porque depois de tanto trabalho desses, meu Deus do céu. Mas então, galera, como eu prometi, eu gravei lá a parte 1, né? Eu vou gravar a parte 2, ou seja, vou continuar reagindo. Eu não sei se eu vou conseguir completar também, eu acho que eu vou provavelmente fazer parte 3, né? Mas eu quero fazer pelo menos continuar reagindo o filme, né? Porque ainda tem mais conteúdos nessa história. E quem não assistiu o primeiro, né? Que eu tinha meio que eu reagi, tá aqui embaixo da descrição a parte 1 desse filme, beleza? Para aqueles que não assistiu. Mas quem assistiu, fica aqui até o final do vídeo pra vocês verem, beleza? Mas antes disso, galera, cara, eu tinha visto muitos comentários falando sobre, nossa, Senhor 10, o que aconteceu aquele e tal, eu não entendi aquele e tal. Gente, eu vi bastante comentários e cara, se vocês não entenderam nada ou pelo menos estão em dúvidas, imagina eu aqui. Cara, e pior que a gente nem completou o filme e eu já tô vendo muitos comentários, gente do céu. Mas, cara, eu esqueci de comentar um detalhe do último vídeo sobre um detalhe que aconteceu no final. Pelo que eu me lembre, vimos as crianças mortas que se vingou do cara e depois eles descansaram em paz. Menos a quem tava controlando a Puppet. E porque o verdadeiro assassino enganou eles por conta que eles estavam pensando tanta vingança que sem querer mataram outra pessoa, pelo que entendi. E beleza, a Puppet ficou presa numa caixa e no final vimos esse cara conversar com aquele que agora foi morto, mas tá num traje do coelho amarelo. E cara, agora fiquei curioso saber sobre se ele tá vivo ainda e ainda não pode descansar em paz e ainda tem um trabalho, gente. Fiquei muito curioso esse cara. Gente do céu, pior que eu tô curioso saber o que ele vai fazer, já que ele ainda está vivo. Será que ele vai matar alguém? É igual os clássicos filmes, filmes não, jogos, né? Mas também tem um novo filme, que por sinal, gente, mês que vem, Five Nights at Freddy 2 vai estar nos cinemas, hein? Cara, eu quero ver esses personagens de volta, principalmente o coelho amarelo, gente. Eu quero ver esse coelho amarelo de volta. Mas temos que esperar esse filme lançar, mas até lá temos esse filme pelo menos para reagir, né, galera? Então bora pra reagir aqui. Mas antes de iniciarmos, eu quero que vocês, por favor, gente, deixe o seu like, se inscreva no canal e ative o sininho. E comente aqui, galera, vocês gostam de Five Nights at Freddy? Você já assistiu esse filme completo aqui primeiro que eu? Comente aqui sua opinião e o que vocês querem que eu traga aqui pros próximos vídeos, beleza? Agora chega de enrolação e bora pro vídeo em 3, 2, 1. 2 anos depois. Gente, esse era o momento da continuação da história. Tá, tem uma mulher. Ih, tá chovendo. Olha lá os papéis. Oxi, o que aconteceu com ela?
Good day, Miss Scott. I'm Ben Richards, reporter for the Arkham News. I
Ben?
was informed that you're ready to talk about the events that happened last night in a place called Fosbear's Fright. Is that right?
Yes, I am. Though I'm not so sure that you'll believe me.
O que aconteceu com essa moça?
You'll think I've lost my mind and I should be locked in Arkham Asylum, but I don't care. One way or another, people should know the truth. Yet, before I start, give me your word that you'll print everything as I've told you, word by word, despite the fact that some details you may find weird and unrealistic.
Of course, Miss Scott. You have my word.
O nome dela é Scott. Ah lá, tá gravando a voz.
Yesterday in the evening, I received a mysterious phone call from an unknown person to me.
Ah, aconteceu alguma coisa, mas tinha que... Opa, fala o William Afton? Até que enfim ele apareceu. Ou melhor, vai aparecer.
Isn't that the same Jonathan whose brother, I believe Mike Schmidt, got brutally murdered in the old Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria?
Mas pelo que entendi, ela fez alguma coisa, só que aconteceu um acidente e agora vai começar a história dela.
For 5 days, he used to tell Jonathan that it seemed to him that animatronics that were in the pizzeria used to become alive during the night and were trying to get him. Of course, Jonathan used to think that Mike was just imagining things due to a lack of sleep.
Risadas.
Yet, after the 5th night, a torn-apart body of Mike was discovered in the maintenance room. It seemed that someone, or something, was trying to put Mike inside of one of the animatronic suits, which didn't have proper space for a human body. As for the animatronics themselves, they were motionless, standing on the stage.
Olha a cor deles.
In Mike's blood. In the end, we did not manage to find any signs of someone breaking into the pizzeria. Neither were there found any malfunction signs in the animatronics. Only now I know the whole truth and what really happened that night. But soon, you shall understand everything yourself. After Mike's death, Jonathan became obsessed with the desire to find those who were responsible for this tragedy.
Aqui no canto eu tô vendo uns protagonistas que apareceram do início da história.
Checking archives and gathering all possible information about Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. He became so closed in himself and eventually fully isolated from others, including me. And then, one day, he just disappeared and was never seen again. And in that moment, when I already lost any hope of finding him, I was contacted by Mr. William Afton, who said that he knew where Jonathan was. Based on his words, it was dangerous to have this conversation over the phone, and due to that, he asked me to meet him in person. And even though it was too foolish and reckless from my side, I straight away went on this meeting.
As far as I understand, something went wrong.
Yes, you can say so.
Entendi um pouco a história. Cara, a explicação dela é igual ao primeiro, falando sobre tudo que aconteceu e tal. Que barulho é esse? Que isso? E parece que estão presos.
I don't think that will be possible. You'll only waste your strength. This door weighs about a ton. There's no way you can lift it. At least without proper tools.
Well, in that case, we will have to find another way out of this place.
Sounds like a good idea.
Ah lá, até a protagonista Scott tá...
When I arrived to the
né?
meeting spot, instead of William Afton, I met a group of people unknown to me who were also invited here by Mr. Afton. But as soon as all of us gathered inside, without any warning, the main door closed behind us, therefore locking us inside.
É, ficaram
At the start,
presos.
We thought that it was just some sort of joke or a spoof. At least we used to think so. Until, in a search for answers, we reached a security room. Whoever lured us here
Viram alguma coisa.
definitely wasn't planning to let us leave this place alive. There was
Nossa.
also a message left on the wall. It stated that 6 of us would die that night. And starting from midnight, every hour, one life would be taken away. This kind of threat, of course, sounded weird, considering that there were 7 of us, and I was armed. Yet still,
Então
I
vai
decided that we
sobreviver
should be on
e os
alert.
outros vão morrer.
Also, I had to find out who the other 6 people in the room with me were, and what connection did they have with William Afton and this place.
Acho que o William escolheu eles só pra morrerem, igual o primeiro.
May I have your attention, please? As we are stuck here for some time, let's introduce ourselves to each other and tell how we ended up here. I'll start. My name is Fiona Scott. I'm a detective
Fiona
with
Scott.
our Arkham Police Department. Today, I was contacted by Mr. William Afton, who promised to provide me with important information about one person who disappeared 2 years ago and was never seen since then. That's the reason why I'm here. Now I want to know, why are all of you here?
I'm a journalist. Right now I'm writing a big article about Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria and its dark past. Today Mr. Afton was planning to share with me some details about mysterious murders that happened in this place many years ago. Yet it seems something went not according to the plan.
Tô sentindo que um aí é um traidor.
By the way, my name's Ryan.
This is strange. I was also invited here by Mr. Afton. Based on his words, in the old maintenance room he had found a letter addressed to me from Joshua Smith. He was the founder of Freddy Fazbear's Restaurants and a good friend of mine.
Joshua Smith. Didn't he die many years ago under mysterious circumstances?
Nossa.
You could say so. My name is Henry, by the way.
Since all of us talk about Mr. Afton, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Emma Green. What I do and where I work is none of your business. Let's just say I'm the person who has the power and the money. And today...
Yeah, we can definitely see that.
Please do not interrupt me. As I was saying, today I was going to close down this place, once and for all. And then that Fazbear's World theme park as well. I do this due to my personal reasons. I was supposed to meet here with my assistant Kevin, so we could hand in the notice to Mr. Afton that this building will be closed and demolished. Yet instead of my assistant, I met all of you here. This is actually good, since this means that Kevin is outside right now and definitely has called for help already.
You sure don't like this place, madam? Well, my name is Nathan. I'm a mechanic. Mr. Afton called me here to inspect some old animatronic model, which he had discovered in the abandoned
Cada
warehouse,
tá apresentando
and
sua
it was possible
história.
to fix it.
É interessante cada falar sobre
As
eles.
for the glasses, I had a serious eye injury back in the days.
I see. What about you two? Why are you here?
My name is Eva. I am a designer. William Afton hired me so I could help him to give a new look to this pizzeria, and that is why I am here today.
I'm Max. I was hired by Mr. Afton to work as the night security guard. I was supposed to watch security cameras and make sure that no one is stealing anything. Today is my first day here. Yet considering what happened to the previous security guard, I'm definitely not planning to work here.
Have any of you actually seen Mr. Afton in person?
No, I only talked with him over the phone.
Same here.
Over the phone.
Same.
That is the point. This Mr. Afton appeared out of nowhere and no one knows anything about him. Yet
Nossa, eles
somehow
nunca
he
repararam
managed
que
to
nunca
become
viram ele
owner of this
pessoalmente.
Does anyone know what happened to the previous owner of this place? His name was Fritz Smith.
Disappeared a year ago. There's been no information heard about him since.
Yeah, this all sounds interesting. All these conspiracy theories. But maybe we should stop chatting and start searching for another way out. There definitely should be another exit, since I really don't like this place. As soon as we get out,
Ih, ele tá se
we can
mexendo.
chat and have discussions about this place as much as you want.
I agree. I feel really scared of this place. Not to mention that midnight is almost here.
It's already midnight.
E agora as coisas vão piorar para eles.
I might know where we can find an additional exit. There used to be another restaurant here, right below this.
Nossa, parecia o Hulk. Não, pior que parece um Hulk. Grande, barulhento, que
All
grita.
right, everyone stand behind me.
I always carry it with me, just in case. There are reasons to that.
Don't worry, detective lady. I got you covered.
We've got you covered.
Ih, tá chegando. E pior que tá vindo pertinho. E esse coelho amarelo que tá fazendo esse barulho como um urso ou um Hulk? Ai. Se é o design desse bicho na animação, imagina na versão do filme. Agora sim isso daria medo pras crianças. Olha o resultado dessa coisa.
Whoever you are, put your hands up in the air and state your name. I am from the police, so don't make any sudden moves.
Listen, pal. There are 7 of us here, so you better listen to the lady, or this might end up badly for you.
Quem vai ser o primeiro a ser morto? Oxi. Escutei barulho. Eu acho que eu vi o William. Ele escolheu alguém. E alguém vai morrer.
Oh no, everyone, stay on your places. Do not panic. I need light. Does anyone have a flashlight?
Screw this! I'm up before he
Everyone,
gets me!
don't move. Light, I need light.
Yes, just a second.
E aí? Cadê ele? Mas peraí. Se ela foi atingida...
7 of us tried to fight that thing. We used pistols, axes.
Então ela tava
we rubbed our
viva.
hands against it, but there was no
Então quem
effect.
morreu?
That thing was simply ignoring all damage it received from us. And then it grabbed Max, and in the split of a second,
O
and then
Max.
just turned and walked away was his body. I shot the whole mag in his back. I shot that thing in the legs, the back, head. But again, no effect. And that was just the first death. More came after it. Every hour, it was returning back to take away one of us. But let's follow events in the correct order. As soon as that thing went away, lights went back up. Everyone was shocked and scared, including me. Yet, despite feeling fear, I knew that we had to get ourselves together and find a way out of this place as fast as possible before that creature returned again.
Cara, pegou justo o
Did
Max.
you manage to figure out what attacked you?
At that moment, no. There were a lot of theories and guesses, but all of them seemed weird and unrealistic, and some even crazy.
So, what was it then?
Not now. You'll understand everything yourself through my story. So, as soon as that creature left and we recovered from the shock, a decision was made to return back to the security room. Cameras were already working in this place, so at least through them, we could get some understanding of what was going on around us.
I propose we stop discussing what that thing was and start thinking on how to get out of here. Henry, I believe you mentioned something about a second exit from this place?
Yes, at least I hope it still exists. In '87, there was a huge fire in this place, and lots of stuff was rebuilt after...
We should check it out anyway, as I don't want to sit here and wait until that thing returns.
We still have 45 minutes left.
How are you so confident about it?
Ixi.
Anyway, we should act.
I agree, yet it would be logical if someone stays here and, through the cameras, tracks down the situation in this place. Any volunteers?
Even though the idea to separate is not the best one, it does sound wise.
I'm ready to stay here, but not alone.
I'll also accompany you. It seems to me that it would be safer to stay here rather than walking through those dark corridors.
You sure are a brave person, Mr. Ryan.
In one of the boxes, I managed to find these walkie-talkies. With them, at least we shall be in contact.
Good. All right then. Henry, lead the way.
Ixi. Pelo que entendi, se separaram. Ai! Eu esqueci esse lance do susto. Do primeiro eu levei vários sustos, agora de novo.
Good.
At the start, I also found that suspicious. But as soon as I've heard his story, everything made sense.
I suppose
Eu sinto
you
que
are
esse cara
wondering,
é o William.
how do I know this
Ou
stuff?
aqueles assassinos da primeiro...
Truth
do
is, I was
Parte.
among those people who built it. Well, the original version of this place. As I told you before, Joshua Smith was a good friend of mine. And when he asked me to help him with the realization of his dream, I straight away agreed to do it. And that dream was to build the best pizza attraction in town.
A história
For his
dele.
beloved daughter, Anna. Yeah, I know, it might sound a little bit absurd, but after Joshua tragically lost his wife, Anna became his only source of happiness in this life. Even despite the fact that Joshua had two older sons as well, by the name Fritz and Daniel. It's just seeing Anna's happy smile was the best cure to Joshua in handling those hard
Peraí.
For a year we were enthusiastic
É o cara do...
building his dream.
da primeira parte
While
lá?
Joshua was dealing with construction tasks, I was creating first prototypes of the animatronics, which were expected to be the main feature of our pizzeria. Oh, and you should have seen how Anna was happy about it. And with her, Joshua, me, and the whole construction team. It seemed that Anna's happy smile could charge with positive energy almost anyone. Well, except for her brothers. For some reason, Fritz and Daniel were not sharing that same happiness as everyone else did. And then one day, that second tragedy in Joshua's life happened. It was hard to say. Were the children responsible for that? Or was it just an accident? But one morning, while playing hide and seek with her brothers, Anna decided to hide inside one of the animatronics. That model was still unfinished, and springs inside
Ixi,
it
se escondeu dentro.
This new tragedy, well, I suppose you can imagine yourself what it did to Joshua. Straight away, he isolated himself from everyone, even his kids. He fired all the staff. And for days and nights, he used to stay locked inside of our unfinished pizzeria. Sometimes he was only seen in our local library, where he used to take books with a very strange and even terrifying content. This kind of behavior lasted for half a year. And then one day, Joshua unexpectedly contacted me. He told me that he wanted to finish what we had started and open the pizzeria in Anna's memory. At the start, I was really happy to hear this kind of news, as I thought Joshua finally recovered from the tragedy. But things were not as simple as I had assumed.
Como assim?
When I saw Joshua, straight away I noticed that something had changed in him. Yes, he was still that same looking Joshua, yet his eyes and the way he spoke, it was very unlike him. What was also weird, he adopted a child by the name Brian, who seemed to be always near Joshua and almost never left him alone. And even though that boy was around 8 or 9 years old, if he looked at you, you would feel straight away a sense of horror and danger. Once I was going to Joshua's office and overheard how he was having a conversation with someone, or something. The voice that talked to him, I don't even know how to describe it. Let's just say it was hard to call it a human. While being driven by anxiety and curiosity, I went inside, and to my surprise, I only found Joshua and Brian there. But the way they looked at me, even now, I still see those eyes in my nightmares.
Ixi.
With every day, the situation was getting worse. No longer was I feeling safe inside of the pizzeria. Right after Joshua, something happened to his younger son, Fritz. He also changed, and now whenever he was staring at you, you felt the fear and danger of
Olha só, gente.
presence. Also, for some reason, a lot of strange changes were made in the pizzeria's construction plans. Additional rooms, underground premises, and hidden chambers were added. Not to mention that Joshua asked me to make so many adjustments to the design of the animatronics. Some really strange adjustments. It was hard to say with what kind of intentions this pizzeria was being built, but definitely not for pleasure and fun as it was originally intended, and definitely not in the name of Anna. One day I decided that I could no longer be a part of this madness, and I left, and I broke all ties with Joshua. Yes, you might think that I acted like a coward and left my friend alone in that nightmarish situation, but to be honest, that was no
Então,
longer a
ele tava...
person
Nossa, pior que ele tava tão diferente com antes, agora... Olha como é que ele tá agora.
And that letter, which was allegedly left to me by Joshua, I guess in some way I was hoping that it would explain at least a little bit what really happened to my friend. But anyway, here we are. This is the place.
Peraí, essa é a história do cara? Então, o cara que tava lá é o... Opa! É aquele quadro... Esse lugar queimado... Não é a cena lá da... aquela cena que tudo foi queimado e tal? Não, pior que é. Nossa.
Are you sure that second exit is here?
Yes, that door should lead to the old premises of the pizzeria.
All right, let's go there then.
You go. I'll stay here and cover the exit.
E pior que essa moça ficou cobrindo a saída. Nossa, fiquei agora preocupado. Será que ele ia ser atacado por um Freddy, o Fox, além do coelho amarelo? Ai! Mas por que ele pediu pra olhar pra cima? Aquilo não é coisa de gás. Vazamento de gás. Eu acho que tentou avisar ela que se um tiro, bum, explode.
Henry, can you please come over here? Is that what I think it is?
Oh no, this is bad. We should leave this place as soon as possible.
Guys, I'm afraid I have bad news.
What kind of additional difficulties did your group face?
As it turned out, the second exit from the pizzeria was immured. Of course, it was foolish of us to expect that everything would be that easy. And although it might have seemed that we were doomed, Henry once again proposed a way out from this desperate situation. In that same room with the immured exit door was located an elevator, which led to the old maintenance rooms. Of course, there was no power in it, but luckily we had a mechanic in our group who could fix that. At the moment, we had two tasks before us. We had to activate power to the elevator and also eliminate the gas leak. As some of us already felt frustrations, head pains, and started seeing hallucinations, and it would only get worse. We divided into two groups. Me, Emma, and Henry went to eliminate the gas leak, while Nathan, Ryan, and Eva went to deal with the electricity issue.
Ah, o grupo se encontrou, se dividiu de novo.
Be careful. We've been exposed to this gas for quite a while, so visual and auditory hallucinations might appear.
I guess we're already old enough to distinguish what is real and what is a hallucination.
Eu reparei que ninguém até morreu. Opa.
Olivia?
Eu falei cedo demais. Alguém vai morrer.
Emma? It is so cold and lonely in there. Why did you allow this to happen? You were supposed to protect me. It is your fault.
Ih, ela sumiu. Ai! Que isso?
Is everything all right?
Ai, meu coração. Ai, meu coração. Meu Deus do céu, essa agora eu levei um susto, gente.
Everything is
Ai, meu
fine.
coração.
Just,
Que susto.
I think I saw someone, but but it doesn't matter. Let's catch up with Henry.
O que essa mulher fez pra ela aparecer do nada? Epa. Epa.
Hold it. Just hold it. This thing is strong. I think the door's gonna hold it.
Don't worry, this door should hold.
Já deu hora de alguém morrer.
I think it's going away.
Then let's not waste time. We should fix the electricity supply in that room as fast as possible and then leave this place before that thing returns.
Mas espera aí. Será que o tempo acabou? Ou ele decidiu pegar mais alguém?
Good call. We should warn them.
Henry, do you hear me? That thing is most likely on its way to you. Please be careful.
Copy. We will be prepared. Did you manage to fix the electricity problem?
I need about 5 more minutes and then it is done.
Copy. We shall meet you near the elevator then.
All right. And once again, please be careful there.
And the same to you, Eva.
What if it's a trap? That thing actually didn't go anywhere and it's just waiting for us behind the door.
If it is so, then we will have to fight our way out, as there are no other exits. And considering the fact that this thing already managed to do with the door, we will not be able to hide here for long.
Perhaps there's an additional exit.
What do you mean?
This might work.
Help me with the ladder. I'll see what's in there.
Just be careful there, Eva.
Acho que isso não é uma boa ideia.
So, what do you see in there?
Hard to tell. It's too dark. I'll try to use the
Vai
lighter.
aparecer. Ai! Sabia!
Don't just stand there. Help me, Ryan. Damn you, Ryan. Help me.
Esse bicho foi esperto.
A little more. And done. Oh. I know that look, Emma. Guilt haunts you. Well, what's wrong? We are all in the same boat right now, and the best thing we can do is to cheer one another up. Now, if something worries you, you can share that burden with us, and perhaps we will be able to help you.
Olivia. That is the name of my younger sister. Eternal Fidget, who
ela tinha uma irmã.
Several years ago, she went missing in one of the Freddy Fazbear's pizzerias. And it all happened due to my inattentiveness. Since I, as always, was so busy in my thoughts about work, tasks, future projects, that I didn't pay attention to anything else around me. And due to that, didn't notice how Olivia slipped away from me. The whole town was looking for her. I've used all of my connections to find her. Even your police lieutenant, Brian Clark, was personally leading the search operations. But with no luck.
Homem roxo.
And then, a year later, I finally found her. Since then, every day I live with an incredible sense of guilt that I let her down. I also swore that until I'm alive, not a single Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria place shall open its doors to any new visitors.
As soon as we get out of here, it shall be like that. I'll personally make it happen. And I'll also make sure that Mr. Afton answers for everything that happened here.
You can count on me as well. I'll raise all of my connections. We'll not let this go unanswered. And trust me, Emma, one way or another, justice will prevail. And whoever that person is, whoever caused the evil to your sister, he will pay for what he has done. That I promise.
Agora voltou a ser feliz.
To both of you.
All right. Leak is fixed. Now we can go to the elevator. The others are probably waiting for us there.
Good then. Let's go.
Ixi, agora. Ih, tem o rosto de um homem. E ele tá levando um corpo.
That creature sure acted strange. Based on your story, it could have easily killed all of you at once. Yet for some reason, it only took away one of you at a time. Did you manage to figure out why it acted like that?
Yes. Emma had a theory about that. She thought that this creature was hunting us, not based on his own will, and that most likely someone was using him like a trained hunting dog. The question remained, who was giving out the orders?
Então alguém tava dando ordens, e obviamente é o William Afton.
I'm glad to see you're alive.
Sadly, not all of us.
We know about Ava. How did it happen?
That thing. It attacked her from the ventilation shaft. We didn't even manage to do anything.
Didn't manage to do anything? Instead of standing still and staring on how Eva was pulled away, you could have helped me. If not for your cowardice, we could have
Ele
saved
ficou
her.
com medo, pelo que
If you
entendi.
yourself tried harder, then maybe she'd be.
That's it.
Gentlemen, please save your strength. Let us first get out of here, and then you are free to settle your conflict in any way you find suitable. Sadly, we can't help Ava anymore, but we can still help each other and leave this place together before that monster returns. Doesn't this sound reasonable to you?
Emma is right. Let's first leave this place before anyone else.
Nossa, ela conseguiu acalmar todo mundo.
Follow me, gentlemen. All right, let's go down to our freedom.
I'm surprised it still works and haven't fallen apart.
Well, back in the days, they knew how to build stuff.
Ué, tá descendo? Eita.
No need to worry. This elevator should definitely...
Parece que não tinha limite.
I hope that everyone survived that fall.
Almost.
Como assim, quase? Bom, provavelmente ela sobreviveu, né? Cadê o cara? Nossa.
Hold on, Henry. We're almost there.
Pera aí, a sala do cara.
Thank you, friends. And now the best thing you can do is to find a way out of here and bring help. No need to worry about me. I'll just rest here for a while and gather strength.
What? No way! We are not going to leave you here alone.
Don't even count on that. I'll stay with you.
Thank you for your care. But you understand the same way as I that I don't have much time left. And sadly, I'm not gonna make it. So the best thing you can do right now is save yourselves. Please, I ask you, let me go away peacefully, with the thought that at least you managed to get out of this hellhole. And now, please, go. There's no need for extra words and tears.
Henry, don't you worry. That person who lured us here, I'll do all I can to make him pay for everything.
Thank you. And now go. Just let me have some rest.
Foi a triste morte dele. Então sobraram 4.
Let's spread in 2 teams again and check all the rooms here. There definitely should be an extra exit here.
Good idea.
I'm definitely not going anywhere with him.
I'll go with Ryan.
Are you sure about that?
Don't worry, Fiona. If something happens, I can stand up for myself.
All right, let's not waste any time. Me and Nathan shall check the workshop room, and you can then go check out the control module.
Okay.
Pera aí, ele não tá vivo? Ele não morreu?
Joshua? I don't know if this is a hallucination or if it's really you. But
Pera aí.
it doesn't matter. For years I've dreamed to tell you, please forgive me for abandoning you in those hard times. Forgive me, my old friend.
Era um fantasma? E ele morreu? O barulho. De onde tá vindo esse barulho? Ai! Por que, gente? Por quê?
It seems that this is another dead end. Though there is some strange-looking ventilation shaft. It might lead somewhere.
I suggest we don't go there. Maybe dangerous.
You're brave as always, Ryan. Do you have family waiting for you back home? And that's why you avoid all kinds of dangers? So you can return back to them in one piece?
I have a wife. I mean, I had a wife. She is no longer.
I'm sorry.
No worries. Wow. Seems that Nathan managed to completely restore electricity in this part of the building.
Ainda continua funcionando.
What kind of purpose that feature was used?
Definitely not for fun.
Oxi. Ele queria pegar os corpos deles.
How did this thing get here?
It does not matter how it got here. What matters is that we have less than an hour before it comes back for another prey. We need to warn others and find exit fast.
I think I know how we can stop it.
How? Are you thinking about luring this creature into that room and then try an electricity trick? It is a good idea, but how will we lure it there?
I have an idea.
You know, Ryan, it turns out you're not that bad.
Whoosh! Agora fiquei curioso o plano desse cara. Que lugar é esse?
Based on this draft, some animatronics were created with the goal of kidnapping children and hiding them inside of their suits. Damn, what the hell is going on in this place?
Obviously nothing good. It seems that we'll not find any exit here. Let's check other rooms.
Ai, aquele mini Fox. Botão.
Do I imagine things, or is there actually a small animatronic standing in front of us trying to show us something?
I've already seen him before. He's the one who warned us about the gas leak. We should follow him.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
This night is only getting weirder.
Ih, uma salinha secreta. Ei.
Finally, you've arrived. I've been waiting so long for this moment. I understand you have a lot of questions, but we do not have much time left. They almost managed to gather the needed amount of souls. You have to stop them, and I know how to do that.
Hold your horses. Before we do anything, first tell us who or what are you and what the hell is going on down here?
We don't have...
Nathan is right. Without answers, we're not going to do anything.
Fine. My name was Linda Jones. A long time ago, I was investigating a case about missing kids from this pizzeria. But my desire to
Ela ainda tá viva, só que
justice only got me and many others killed. Since evil that is responsible for all the horrors here has no limits in its cruelty, meanness, and lies, and all it is interested in is human souls, which it successfully gathered for several decades already.
I don't quite understand. What are we dealing with here?
While being heartbroken by the death of his beloved daughter Anna, Joshua Smith decided to take extreme measures and started studying occultism. For days and nights from the darkness, he was trying to summon forces that would help him bring Anna back. And then, one day, something responded to him. And from the deepest corners of the darkness, they have arrived.
They?
Parece mesmo filme de terror.
Neither permanent forms, and can only be distinguished by their purple eyes.
No permanent form?
Correct. They may take the form of any victim whose soul is in their possession.
All of this sounds very confusing.
One thing can be said for certain about them. They are the personification of pure evil and cruelty. Two brothers whose souls are so dark that they can overshadow the sun. With lies and deceit, they possessed the mind of poor Joshua, and then started this nightmare. For decades, they used the torture and murder of people in order to imprison their exhausted souls. Children especially.
Ah lá, aquela menininha.
As their innocent
Ou melhor,
souls
as
were,
crianças.
for some reason, more valuable to them. And then all of these souls were trapped inside one of the mysterious chests that they brought with them from the darkness. What is most terrifying is that those trapped souls never achieve peace. Instead of it, they continue to be endlessly tortured.
Oi.
By experiencing their worst nightmares over and over again without cease.
But why are they doing this?
That I don't know. It is hard to understand the motives of their actions. Even that animatronic, who is pursuing you right now, is also a victim of their treacherous plans. He is being manipulated and forced to kill. But truly, that person used to be a good and kind person who was only seeking the love and recognition from his stepfather, who used to ignore him for years and then by deceit sent him to certain death.
Let me guess. That stepfather is one of the aforementioned brothers.
Yes, his previous name was Fritz Smith. Now he names himself William Afton.
Afton.
That is what they do in this place. At first, they make you suffer, and then they turn you into their evil puppets. Through all the time that I was here, I only managed to save one soul. But then they spotted me and trapped me here, inside of this motionless animatronic body. What is weird, I am not the first soul that was locked inside of this animatronic. Yet that soul left this prison a long time ago.
Whose soul you managed to save?
You know him very well, Detective Fiona Scott. It is your old partner, Jonathan Schmidt. As many before him, by deceit, he was lured into the pizzeria, only to face his inevitable death. And then his soul was trapped in its personal hell, where as a kid he was locked in his parents' house and used to be attacked by a nightmarish-looking animatronic.
Cara, essas histórias aí são boas.
Tear him apart over and over again for days, months, years. Through all that time he spent in that hell, sadly, most of his personality was lost, and the part that remained stayed on a childish level.
Jonathan.
É o Jonathan nessa forma?
But partly, he still remembers who he used to be and what being a good person means. And that is what is most important. He is willing to help you to put an end to this nightmare. You got your answers. Now please, I beg you, help me put an end to this evil.
Of course. What needs to be done?
You need to destroy the vessel, where all the souls are stored. By that I mean the mysterious chest. It is located in a big hidden room in the office of Joshua Smith. The entrance to it you'll find behind Anna's picture. Yet when you get inside, you have to be careful, since that place is guarded by another animatronic. She is another victim of this nightmare.
Que isso?
Used to be Elsa. She was the first one who decided to fight that evil back, even after her death. But after decades of desperate struggle, the evil brothers still prevailed, and not only took over her soul, but also forced her to follow their commands.
É ela, só que agora tá sendo forçada.
I just need to get freed from my imprisonment.
How can we help you in that?
You need to destroy the body in which I am trapped. The best thing would be to use fire for that. And then you will have to do the same with the chest in which the other souls are trapped. Also, it would be better to completely burn this place down, so that their souls will definitely be able to leave this place and achieve peace once and for all.
But how would we be able to get out of here?
You will find the exit door in the same room where the chest is located. I'll show you the exact place. Don't you worry. I won't allow any more deaths in the walls of this terrible place. But you have to hurry. At any moment, one of the brothers might show up and try to stop you. So, as I was saying, you will need... Your friend is in mortal danger.
Emma?
One of you should immediately go help her. Jonathan will show you the way, while the other one should set me free.
I'll go. Nathan, you're the smart mechanic. Help Linda, and then try to find a way how to burn this place to the ground.
Fiona, wait. Good luck.
Thank you.
Cara, essa história foi boa, mas foi confusa. Mas entendi mais ou menos o que tá acontecendo aí.
This is bad. This is really bad.
Ih.
Fiona.
Stay clear. Oh no! It's bulletproof.
Emma! It is time. I am waiting for you, big sister.
Fiona, I know my request might seem hard to you, but please fulfill it. On the panel, there you will find a button with electricity sign. Press it and do not release until that thing dies, once and for all. As you can't allow that monster to kill anyone else after me.
What? No, there has to be another way. I can't do that.
I'm afraid this time there is no other way. I don't know what you are and why you're doing this. But know this, I am not scared of you. All my life I used to live by my own rules and on my own terms. I shall end it. And I will take you with me. I am not scared of you nor death.
E agora? O que ela vai fazer?
Do it, Fiona!
E aí, deu certo? Ué, cadê ele?
Goodbye, Emma.
Mas eu acho que o bicho tá vivo. Falta agora 3.
Why did you do this, Ryan? Why did you lock Emma with that thing?
It had to be done. I do not expect you to understand me, but believe me, I had no choice. I had to do it. The reasons why I do all this are more important than even principles of morality.
And what now?
Now, I'll have to kill you.
You know, there's still an alternative way out of this situation. We have found another exit from this pizzeria. You can come with us.
I can't leave this place without her.
Ixi. E ele traiu.
I'm sorry. I really am. All I wanted was to return her back. That's why I made this desperate deal with Afton. I should have figured out that it was all just a lie.
What are you talking about?
Afton asked me to make sure that none of you would make it out of here alive. How foolish and stupid I was. Forgive me, Fiona. I honestly didn't want anything of this. All I wanted was just to see her again.
Agora só sobrou 2.
Good news. I damaged several gas pipes, so it should be sufficient to... What happened here? Where's Emma?
I truly feel sorry for you and your friends, but did you manage to find that secret room?
Yes. As soon as I told Nathan about Emma and Ryan's faith, we straight away went to that hidden room. But what we found inside of it, nothing could have prepared us for that horror that we faced in there.
Eles entraram e esse lugar é enorme. Tudo atrás de um quadro. Meu Deus do céu. Mas olha só como eles estão. Nossa, até o... Nossa. Mas espera aí, eu me lembro que tinha alguma coisa. Uma das crianças que ficou presa aí, que agora foi forçada para ficar de olho na caixa. Então me pergunto, cadê essa tal da criança? Ah, já apareceu. Ele fez o possível para salvá-los. Ixi, não conseguiu. A ela.
It's me, Linda. Everything is fine now. You are no longer alone. Finish what you came here to do.
All right, it is time to end all of this.
E é melhor serem rápidos. Ih.
Jonathan, forgive me, all of you, that I didn't manage to protect you.
Pera aí. Os corpos dos amigos estão aí? Então, pera aí. Se estão todos aí...
Human life means to those monsters. They made this place as a treasury of death. You have to burn this place. Over there you will find a door, which will lead you to your freedom.
What about you?
As soon as you destroy the chest and this place, we shall be free as well.
It is all done. We can set this place on fire. Well, who wants to start the fire?
Pera aí.
Bravo, bravo. It has been a while since I've seen such a spectacle.
Eu acho que é o William Afton.
People would boringly die without even trying to give a fight. But you are good. I even see you managed to join your forces with Linda and Elsa. That is impressive. Elsa and Linda, you have no idea how happy I am to see you again.
Brian.
Oh, I see you were even able to recognize me in this form. Impressive. Well, in this case, let's show you a familiar face. Not sure if you know this, but Elsa was the first soul that decided to rebel and fight us back. She also managed to unite others, and for years they actively tried to stop us, and were sabotaging our work here. Same can be told about you, Linda, as well, by the way. And that is admirable. But ladies, you had your fun. Now it is time for you to return back to your friends.
O que isso quer dizer? Ih, agora entendi.
Kid souls. They were always 10 times more valuable than adult ones. Yet there is so much fuss with them.
What have you done with them?
I returned them back to the place from which they impertinently managed to escape. Their souls belong to me anyway. On your place, I wouldn't rush to burn this place down. You see, all those souls that are locked in that chest, they have nothing good left in them. Now there is only desire to make others feel the same pain and suffering as they felt. And if you set them free, well, nothing good comes out of that. Not for you or anybody else, but especially for you, as most likely you would be torn apart instantly. So instead of that, let's make a deal. Good try, but meaningless.
Cara, ele é indestrutível.
What are you?
I'm afraid your human brain will not be able to understand that. Let's just say, a long time ago, Joshua Smith summoned us in the hope that we would return him his daughter. That fool thought that he could ask something from us, but he was wrong, as we were not genies from a magic lamp that would grant 3 wishes. Oh no, we do not give, we only take away. But it seems that that fact was not mentioned in those books that Joshua used to summon us.
And where's your brother now?
Sadly, William is occupied with other tasks right now. As you might have guessed, we gather souls from many places, and your souls were supposed to be the last ones for this place. To be fair, only one more soul is needed. Why do you have to spoil all the fun?
Nathan! No!
All right then. I think it is time to show you
with what you are really dealing with.
O bicho agora. Cara, agora ele virou um bicho.
It is time to end this and add your souls to others.
You will still not win.
Oh, you can't even imagine how many times people told me exactly the same words. Yet, for some reason, all their souls still are mine now.
Mas espera, se ela tá a caixa. As almas.
You have been feeding on human pain and suffering and used to thinking that you can get away with it. You were ruthless. You even became a living nightmare to many of your victims. And you delighted every moment of it.
Nathan, can you move?
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
You didn't even show a shred of mercy. And that is why it has to end like this.
Ih, agora tem ajuda.
Your terror, which lasted for decades, will end now. And you will learn yourself what it feels like when your life and soul is taken away. Against your will. It is wrong. And now, together, we will put an end to you. Once and all.
Cara.
Don't worry, Fiona. If something happens, I can stand up for myself.
Based on this draft, some animatronics were created with the goal of kidnapping children and hiding them inside of their suits.
I'm ready to stay here, but not alone.
I'll also accompany you.
O lugar todo tá queimando.
I was hired by Mr. Afton to work as the night security guard.
But sooner or later, they will pay for their crimes. They have to, as there will be those who will put an end to this evil, once and for all.
E agora? Todo mundo saiu vivo. Bom, quer dizer, os dois saíram vivos.
It's over. They're finally free.
As almas agora conseguiram estar livres. Todos estão livres. Até os amigos deles.
Jonathan.
Thank you, Fiona. Now we are finally free.
Cara, esse foi uma das cenas lindas aqui, meu Deus do céu. Mas depois de queimarem tudo, o que aconteceu com eles?
I can't believe it's over. We made it. How are you holding out there?
I'll be fine. Just need to rest a little bit. Damn. Never in my life have I seen such a big and beautiful fire.
It sure is beautiful.
Oh, esse detalhe aqui, essa parte 2 aqui, vamos dizer assim, foi boa essa aqui. Tudo bem que ó, a primeira que eu vi foi ótima. Pera aí, já que tá... Mano, a gente tá finalizando. Ai, graças a Deus. Mas pera aí. Tem um detalhe que tá me deixando curioso. Mas tudo bem, vamos continuar aqui. Tá mostrando aqui quem fez as vozes. Mano. Cara, eu achei que a gente ia continuar, mas... Não, já estamos no final. Ai, que alívio. Mas, cara, esse foi um dos melhores ainda. Cara, parte 1 e 2... Tudo é com bom. Tudo bem que é meio confuso e tal, mas... Gente do céu. Tá mostrando quem fez as vozes lá no início da história até o fim. Era essa parte mesmo que eu fiquei confusa.
Of course. But I have one question. There used to be a second brother, that Fritz Smith, or correctly to say, William Afton. What happened to him?
He's still out there. But don't worry. I'll find him and put an end to his crimes.
But how are you planning to find him? As far as I understood, he can change his faces and appearances.
Doesn't matter how, but I shall not rest until I find him.
That's good to hear. But perhaps you will not have to search for him.
As the person you are looking for is already here. I have to thank you, Fiona, as now I know what really happened that night. And believe me, these mistakes shall not be repeated. You know, due to your actions, Fiona, not only my brother is now locked down in a very horrible place, but also my superiors are now very unhappy with the results of our work, and I'll have to work very, very hard to fix that. Which mean I'll need souls, way more souls. And try to guess from whom I shall start.
Gente, calma aí, pessoal, vamos nessa. Finalmente completamos o filme que durou 2 horas. Graças a Deus, oh, nossa. Gente, eu nem sei o quanto tempo durou esse vídeo aqui, o parte 2, né? Provavelmente ficou muito grande, né? Provavelmente. Mas, cara, eu fiquei surpreso ter acabado um final feliz, né? E finalmente um final, né? Cara, esse foi meio confuso. Gente do céu. E pior, gente, que gostei da história. Foi uma sequência, como vi que a continuação, né? Provavelmente muita gente ficou com dúvida. Mas aí agora descobriram o que aconteceu com aquele coelho amarelo. Ele foi usado para matar as pessoas que foram chamados pelo William para depois serem mortos. Mas mostrou cada um morrendo, mas alguns se sacrificaram pelo bem deles e tal. E no final os dois sobreviveram, né? E o engraçado, gente, é que vimos a Linda no início da história e, cara, foi ótima ver ela. Se não me engano é a Elsa, né? Cara, mas o que foi mais confuso é aquele lá no final, a hora que aparece eu acho que é o Brian o nome dele, né? Cara, foi meio confuso, né? Mas aí gostei daquele final. E aí foi aquele lindo lá no final e tal. Eu gostei lá no finalzinho onde mostrou como diria? Os créditos lá, mostrando quem fez as vozes e tal. A música. Mano, eu gostei. Mas o que eu achei confuso é no final. Porque se a mulher tava contando história, quem era aquele cara? Agora sabemos, gente. Bicho, foi pego de surpresa. Parece que tem continuação, mas não tem. É meio confuso, mas... Cara, finalmente completamos esse filme. E como eu disse, eu acho que esse meu vídeo aqui vai durar mais de 1 hora por conta dessa continuação, né? Mas finalmente completamos o vídeo, isso que importa. Ou melhor, o filme, né? E cara, gente do céu, foi uma bagunça, mas foi ótima história. Gente do céu, eu gostei. E depois desse vídeo, eu vou chamar o Rei dos Vilões e eu vou falar que esse é um dos melhores filmes feitos por um... Cara, eu não sei como dizer, né? Vou falar que é uma ótima história e provavelmente o Rei vai até gostar, porque tem, além de vilão, tem as cenas de terror. Meu Deus do céu. Mas, como eu falei, eu gostei da história. Eu levei vários levei vários sustos de novo. E provavelmente esse vídeo, a parte 2, né? Justificou pra gente mais um pouquinho a história. Porque, como eu falei, no último vídeo tivemos comentários falando sobre o que é porquê, o que tá acontecendo e tal. Então, como eu falei, o último vídeo vi muitos comentários. Provavelmente esse vídeo respondeu algumas perguntas, né? Mas, na minha opinião, gostei pra caramba. Tanto a história, como o capricho feito desse filme. Mano do céu, gostei pra caramba. E vocês, galera, o que vocês acharam? Comente aqui a sua opinião, hein? Comente aqui embaixo, beleza? E é isso, gente. Chegamos no final do vídeo. Espero muito que vocês tenham gostado. Se vocês gostaram, gente, por favor, deixe o seu like, se inscreva no canal e ative o sininho. Porque, gente, se esse vídeo durou mais de 1 hora, eu mereço pelo menos um like e um comentário de vocês, um joinha. Se inscreve pelo menos, né? Porque, cara, esse deve ter dado um baita tamanho do vídeo, hein? E, galera, aproveite e também comente aqui se vocês gostaram desse vídeo. Comente sua opinião sobre se você achou incrível esse parte 2 e de bônus o parte 1. E é claro, o que vocês querem que eu traga aqui para os próximos vídeos, beleza? E é isso então, um abraço para vocês!